So hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. So in this video we are going to watch our book which name is The Old Man and His God by Sudhamurthy, and this is our chapter 5 and part 2. So guys, if you haven't watched my any of the video, so don't worry, and in this part 1 also, so don't worry, I will upload the whole playlist here and you will check it out all of these after this video. Okay, so let's get started. And our topic name is The Tale of Two Brothers. So they had an so let's get started our topic. So they had no answer to my words, and I know I was talking to deaf ears. I went away unsuccessful, but by the time I reached home, I was late for a dinner appointment with an old friend. He was a colleague of mine, and I had known him for many years. Seeing, seeing me walk in late, he said, "You know, punctuality is the sign of a great teacher." Like as we can say good teacher, not only to the class but elsewhere too. I agreed and apologized. I am sorry, but which restaurant are we going to now? His wife smiled and said, "We are going to a village 30 kilometers away." Oh, is it in a farmhouse? No, we don't have a farmhouse. The dinner is at a farmer's house. I did not understand what they were talking about. So I quietly got into their car. My friend first drove us to the nearest market. There he bought sweets and fruits while his wife got some clothes. Curiously, I asked again, where are we going? He coolly replied, "To my brother's house. He has been asking us to visit him for a long time. I am sure you will like it there." As far as I know, he did not have any brother or sister. He was the only child of his parents. Where has this brother turned up from? Is he a cousin or a close friend who is like a brother? Or like in Hindi films, have you suddenly discovered you have a long lost brother? He only chose to smile mysteriously and drove on. Soon we were outside Bangalore and the car was moving fast on the highway. His silence disconcerted me, and I wondered if I had asked too many questions and intruded upon his personal life. If we were in America and I had talked so much, he would have told me to shut up and mind my own business. But here in India, we cannot resist asking questions about someone's personal life. Whether we are interested or not, suddenly my friend started talking. 55 years ago, I was born in the village we are going to visit. I lost my mother when I was only 10 years old. My father had loved her immensely and was broken hearted, but he also had to look after me. It was allergic to cow's milk, and with my mother dead, I could not drink any milk. I would cry piteously and the whole day in hunger. As you know, those days there was no infant formula or forward milk. Sorry, I started getting weaker and weaker, and hopes for my survival started dwindling. My father was worried but did not know what to do. Help came to him in the form of Si- Sika, Sitaka. Sorry, she was the wife of our servant and had delivered a baby boy only a few days before I was born. Unable to bear my flight, she requested my father, "Anna, if you don't mind, I want to feed this baby my milk along with my son." My father thought for a while, and even though many relatives protested at the arrangement, he agreed, and Sitkasa saved my life by giving me her milk. She continued to feed me till I developed resistance to cow's milk and other food. I stayed for 5 years in this village before moving on to other places, but I always remember her and consider her to be a great woman. In fact, I look upon her son Hanuma as my brother. I gave him a part of my share of the property even though my relatives opposed the idea as usual. From them, Sitka was just a servant, but for me she was a large-hearted, simple woman whose love knew no bounds. I am busy in Bangalore now, but I make it a point to visit my brother, at least once a year. After all, Sitaka poured her love on us in equal measure without expecting anything in return. We shared the love of the same mother, and that makes us brothers. So next is By the time his story ended, we had reached the village, and my friend pointed out Hanuma waiting at the street corner to escort us to his house. All through dinner, watching the love between them, I was remembering the war between Ram and Shyam's families and wondering at the quirks of destiny which turns brothers into strangers and the sons of master and servants into brothers. So that's all guys for today. If you I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please give a like button and share it and share my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel and commented your commented your experience after watching this video. See you soon in next video.